What's going on, everybody? I pray you're doing incredibly well. So, I want to share a story with you and something that I learned today in the gym. So, first off, a little backdrop. I'll be 40 years old this year in 2026. And so, I work out with a trainer. He's a pro bodybuilder, but he also does basically holistic training, right? On just being healthy in general. I've done some strongman competitions before, things of that nature. But this year, for my 40th, we're changing my entire approach with our training and what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Because as I enter 40, I want to be able to run, jump, skip, leap, hop, all of the above, right? Being able to do pull-ups and things of that nature, especially when I'm 280 pounds, right? So pull-ups at my weight is difficult. But I want to go into my 40s being a lot more athletic. We've even coined the phrase business athlete for me specifically. The amount of men in their 40s that can do pull-ups is ridiculously low. But that's beside the point. I don't want to be one of them. Anywho, so in our training session this morning, we were doing something completely different. And he had me on these little like ropes. I don't know. Have you ever seen the gymnastics where there's these two like O-ring hooks and they're like doing pull-ups and pushing themselves up? I don't know what it's called. Maybe prayerfully y'all know what I'm talking about. And so I'm on these little two ropes and I'm trying to stabilize myself and keep myself steady and do push-ups while these ropes are just free moving. And it was extremely difficult. Needless to say, I was able to barely do two, and I almost fell and busted my face right open, right? Praise God, I didn't. But we ended up even having to adjust the movement to where, okay, instead of doing a full pull-up on them, I was like on my knees and kind of doing like a half a push-up on those. And so it just really taught me something, that it took me back to my early days in real estate investing. And so I'm sure y'all are wondering, like, Clifford, what the heck does this have to do with real estate investing, right? But I realized that anytime that we're starting something new, anytime that we're doing anything new, guess what? It's going to be hard at the beginning. But then something's going to happen to where it's hard at the beginning, it's messy in the middle, and then it's glorious at the end, right? And I remember when I got started in real estate, that's what it was for me. It was hard. I was a truck driver with zero experience getting started in real estate investing. There was a massive learning curve that I had to go through, but I went through it. And you may be in that same position, right? Where you're brand new, you're just getting started. Like, it's okay. It's going to be hard at the beginning. And so it seems, right? But if you do not quit, you're going to get better. So I want you to give yourself some grace to realize that, hey, it's supposed to be difficult. If it was easy, literally everybody would do it. I know that it's cliche, but that is the truth. And what happens so many times, especially with new investors, and I've seen it happen time after time. I have coached over 5,000 people, literally. That's not an exaggeration. Right? Let's say, for example, I tell you, you have to call 100 people before you get a deal. Well, people are going to call 30, 40, 50 people. They're going to hear 30, 40, 50 no's, and then they're going to quit. And then they're going to say, I guess that didn't work for me. Right? And no, it does work. You just have to keep going through it. And then what's interesting, as you start to overcome that hard, things are going to get a little messy, right? Now you have to fine tune your process and things of those natures to get things going, right? But at the end, think about how glorious it's going to be when you're actually closing deals and living the life that you dream, right? Think about this fitness journey that I'm on. Yes, it's tough right now, but I'm going to keep showing up every single day. And I'm going to be so happy when I hit my 40th birthday. And then now I'm doing 20 plus pull-ups. I'm deadlifting, benching, and squatting my weight, for for 20 plus reps a piece, whatever it may be, right? How I can run and jump and skip and I feel incredible. My body feels incredible, right? And so I hope this was helpful for you. I just kind of wanted to pour into you because I see a lot of new investors who are just struggling, who feel like this is impossible, who feel like they're not going to get their deal. But I promise you, you will be successful if you do not quit. Keep going, get through the difficult, get through the messy part, and live when you hit that victorious section. All right, y'all be blessed. I'll see you on the next one.